guys, it's Jessica from Peace Love Books, and today I'm here in my festive white Christmas sweatshirt, which is the Sister Scene, which is my favorite song of the entire movie. My sister and I love to sing it all the time. I am here with Christmas romances that are releasing or have released in 2024. So I have not compiled my own TBR yet. You might be thinking, listen, October's not even over when you're posting this, but we only have a couple days left before it is my absolute favorite time of year. I love fall, but I am such a winter person. I love the cold. I love the holidays. I'm obsessed with Christmas, and it just makes me so happy, and we are decorating as soon as we can because it makes me happy. So I am so excited for all the Christmas romances. I've already gotten a lot of questions on Instagram of like what I'm excited for or what's on my TBR, so I thought I would do an entire video just informing you of all the new releases before I do a rec video, because all of my recommendations are going to be old romances that came out last year. I have not read any yet this year. I've been holding off, though I really want to read one soon because it was on my October TBR and I still haven't gotten to it yet. But I love Christmas romances so much, and I just get into such a Christmas mood starting in November. So I thought it'd be the perfect time to kind of get your wheels turning, show you guys what's out there, what's coming, and I actually have a stack of books that I've already released, and then I have a list of at least 20 more that either have released that I don't own or are coming soon. So we're just gonna get into it. We're just gonna go. So the first one I'm super excited for is Make the Season Bright by Ashley Herring Blake. Because I have over 20 to talk about, I'm not gonna talk too in depth about these, especially because I haven't read them, but this one is a sapphic romance, and they are both part of an orchestra, and I believe the one has to go to the holidays with her ensemble mate, and her ex is there, so it's a second chance romance. So it sounds amazing. I love the cover. This is the one that I'm reading like ASAP because it just sounds amazing. I'm obsessed. Then the next one I am reading as soon as physically possible is The Christmas Tree Farm by Lori Gilmore. I loved the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore. So the first book, Pumpkin Spice Cafe, super cute, 4 stars. Cinnamon Bun Bookstore, 5 stars. Like, one of my favorites of the month. And then we have The Christmas Tree Farm, which is another one in this series, and it's a small town, spicy, festive romance. She hates Christmas. He's on vacation trying to take a break from his life, and he's trapped at her farm, and they're snowed in together. Oh, one of my favorite tropes. So excited for that. And then we do have another one. We have 2 more that I'm like just itching to read, and the next one is How My Neighbor Stole Christmas. This one is Megan Quinn's. I'm trying so hard not to buy the Walmart edition that's pink, and it's just so pretty. And this one, I feel like I like rom-coms and more like lighter fluffy when it's Christmas, just like with like Hallmark movies. I like Hallmark movies when it's Christmas. Other than that, I think they're just like not good acting. I don't love them, but like Christmas season, anything goes. It's his Christmas nemesis moves in next door to care for her aunt, and it turns his life into a nightmare. That is so funny. So they enter the town Christmas Kringle contest to honor Cindy, and she's determined to win. So that sounds amazing. Then I guess this is a Christmas romance, which I didn't know, which is If This Was a Movie by Morgan Elizabeth. Like, it has like all the Christmassy stuff on here, and I don't know the tropes. This doesn't have a synopsis on the back. I got this from Love in Vegas that I went to. She had this special edition. So let's go ahead and look on her Instagram and see what it's all about. So it is a single dad nanny. He keeps a list of things she loves: Forced Proximity, Life Size meets Enchanted. And I guess it takes place in the winter, which I had no idea. Then we have All I Want Is You by Fallon Ballard. I did pre-order a couple of them when it was the Target buy 2 get 1 free sale, so I got this one. I didn't know it was short, but her name is Jessica, which is mine. It's ex's professional rivals, just one bed. Like, do we need to know anymore? I'm very excited for this one. And then I was sent this, and I don't know, I feel like this author has another one that's not actually a romance that kind of like grinds people's gears, but she has a new one coming out called A Winter Wish, or this already released, and this one says she has not spoken to her dad in the past 10 years, and she just learns that he's died, and he left her half of his travel company, and the other half has been left to her father's handsome but bad-tempered young deputy Theo, and they must find a way to run the company together for a year before they decide its fate. So I think that this is a romance. It sounds like a setup of a romance, so we'll see if they end up together, but sounds cute. Those are all the ones that I own, and that was a very rapid fire, but this is a list that I have to go through with you. So we're going to be looking all these up together and we're going to see what these are about. So the first one, I am obsessed with anything that has to do with Europe during Christmas. I would love to visit Europe during Christmas someday. I have not yet, but it looks amazing. So the first one I have is a very Irish Christmas, and this one is by Debbie Johnson. The cover looks super cute. So this one says 1 part American sugar, 2 parts Irish spice. Her sassy Irish Nana left her money, so she decides to book a month-long stay in a quaint country village. It's giving me the holiday vibes, which is one of my favorite movies. And he is a dashing English aristocrat with an enormous manor house and a heart of gold. And then there's also a curly-haired Irish handyman with a past he won't talk about. So Charles asks her to help save his family estate, and she works together with Ryan. And it's a romantic comedy, but now I don't know who ends up with who. I don't know if it's a love triangle. I don't know, but sounds cute. I'm excited. Give me Ireland in the winter. The next one is Elphamies to Lovers by Jennifer Chipman. So this one is the daughter of a runaway elf with the son of Santa Claus, and they have a romance together, and that's all I need to know. I'm very, very excited about this. She writes the best like holiday centered romances. She's the one who wrote Spookily Yours, so excited for that one. Ooh, then Lulu Moore has her new one coming out, which is Once Upon a Christmas Tree, which there are a few novellas in here. I'm normally not a novella person, more willing to try it if it's a holiday romance. So this one, he hates holidays, he's a lord, but duty calls and he needs to set his feelings aside for the sake of his eldest brother, who's just been left at the altar. And they escape London for Aspen, and so she has spent the past 4 years paying off the debts her parents left when they died, so she has to work on her ranch and the Christmas store, and there's no time for fun. What she's not expecting was the tall, handsome stranger with the accent to die for who hates Christmas. This sounds so good. I am so excited. If you cannot tell, Christmas romances are right up my alley. Like, I have loved them for years. I'm excited. It's gonna be so good. I will have all of these linked in the description box down below. I'm not necessarily going to have their release dates or anything for you, but you can look it up down below if you want to. But the next is My December Darling by Lauren Asher. She just randomly dropped this as like an announcement out of the blue. I feel like, I don't remember her teasing this, but this one is a Christmas novella, and I believe it's in the Lakefront Billionaire series in Lake Wisteria. Ooh, okay, so Catalina has to be her sister's maid of honor, even though she's marrying her ex, and she has to play nice with the best man. She has to remind him that he's her ex-boyfriend's best friend, and they fall in love during Christmas time. I love it. I love it. Give me the angst. These covers are also like the cutest thing ever, so I'm excited. Next is one, I actually did not get to this author's one that she came out with, I think, last year, but I really want to read it. It is Christmas Sweater Weather by Jacqueline Snow. I have her other one over there that I never got to, but this one's cover is so cute, and I'm really trying hard not to buy too many of these. I'm going to be getting them from my library, so please hold me to that. But this one says Christmas is both naughty and nice this year. So it's a single dad and his best friend's sister celebrate some secret romance and festive fun. So it's her older brother's sexiest and best friend, and he actually had rejected her before, and she's crushed on him since forever. Now they're thrown together at a ski resort for her brother's bachelor party, complete with mistletoe, cozy fireplaces, and adjoining rooms. Okay, but I kind of want to have a physical copy of this because it's so pretty. Maybe this one might be my exception because it just looks so cute. I'm excited for that one. Then we have another Europe one. So we have a Christmas romance in the Scottish Highlands. They really know how to just like title it to really market it to me. That's just, I am sold. So this is Donna Ashcroft, and I feel like I might have actually read one of hers before. Yes, I read Christmas in the Scottish Highlands, and now her new one is called A Christmas Romance in the Scottish Highlands, and I actually enjoyed it, and I think it was on KU, so I'm very excited for a new one from her. They're just like cute and cozy. So this one says that it's in a small town, and she's 32, and she's running her evil stepmother's cleaning business. She doesn't have time for Christmas, and her life is falling apart. Then she meets a brooding and handsome stranger who is playing Prince Charming in the local pantomime. He makes it clear that he doesn't want anything to do with her or the town's traditions. And then the night of the show draws near, and it's one disaster after another, and an onstage kiss gets a little too heated. This sounds so cute. I'm sold. I'm so excited. Oh gosh, these books sound amazing. Then we also have, I love it, I just love the titles, Christmas at the Board Game Cafe. Which, like, give me a board game cafe. That sounds so fun. So this says the absolutely uplifting and cozy festive romance to warm your heart in 2024. That is the subtitle of this book, which is a lot. But this is, I guess, the next installment of the Little Board Game Cafe series. It's number 4. I don't know if you can read it as a standalone, but let me know if you know. She seems to have it all, but under the surface, she's lonely. She feels like she longs to feel part of a family, especially during Christmas, and she conceives a brilliant idea to have a living advent calendar in order to attract visitors to their town. And there's going to be a new window display that'll be unveiled across town, and it's going to include her best friend's board game cafe. And they take a turn when her ex-boyfriend arrives, insisting on creating the Christmas Eve display. Can she trust him? And it goes from there. So it sounds so good. I wonder if it's going to be a second chance romance. And it kind of sounds like a cozy mystery without the mystery. So I love cozy Christmas romances. That's just like the brand we're going for. Then we have Kiss Me at Christmas. I feel like there's like staple romance authors that write holiday romances. So Jenny Bayless, I do feel like, is one of them. So this one is another one I almost bought. But oh my gosh, this is White Christmas meets Nora Ephron. Oh my gosh. So this says she hasn't felt merry and bright for a while. Her college-age daughter goes to Manhattan instead of spending Christmas at home, and she finds herself seeking a one-night stand. And then she actually takes the fall for some students who break into the town's old theater. To get the students off the hook, they request that she direct the washed out stage's final Christmas performance. What is up with all these like Christmas play romances? So she has to work with the owner's lawyer, and that was her one night stand. So sounds very cute. I don't know if I want to pick that up. I don't know how like fun these Christmas romances sound. But and we have the Holiday Clause. Oh, let me look at Instagram for this actually, because this is Ann Einerson's new one, and I'm very excited for this. It is, the cover's just the cutest. It says Grumpy Sunshine, One Bed, Age Gap, Hallmark with Spice, Billionaire, Small Town, No Third Act Breakup. This sounds so cute, and I'm excited to read it. All of her little aesthetic posts are adorable, so I'm very excited. She has to throw together a holiday wedding in 4 days, and she also needs to share a bed with her super hot best friend. And then she falls in love with her super hot best friend. So he had moved away 2 years ago, and now he's back. It sounds so good. I'm excited for new Ann Einerson. And then we have Maren Moore's. Maren Moore usually writes a Christmas novella. I wasn't the biggest fan of her first one, but I'm very, very picky when it comes to Christmas novellas. Or I don't remember, I think I read A Festive Feud, which is book 2, but The Christmas List is book 3. They all look so cute together. So this one is a single dad, small town, second chance Christmas competition. I feel like a lot of them have these competitions or plays, and that's what we have in our Christmas romances. And Forced Proximity, I cannot read this text. And he is a single father of her new student who just happens to be her first love, and he broke her heart all those years ago. And now they're back in town. So excited for that. We'll be picking it up. Then we have the Christmas, I always say Christmas in my mind, the Christmas Catch, which is by Tony Shiloh. And this one, the cover's so cute. So this is two high school sweethearts reunite, and he is an NFL wide receiver who is benched with a career-ending injury, and he has to return to his hometown, and he runs into his ex, and she came home 3 years ago with a divorce certificate and her daughter, so she's a single mom, and it's hometown Christmas festivities. I love a good second chance romance, so that sounds really good. Then we have Meddling with Mistletoe by Liz Johnson. She is preparing to enter culinary school, and she has to sell enough homemade pies at the local Christmas markets to pay her tuition, and her oven breaks, so she asks if she can use the inn's kitchen to keep up with her orders, and the person agrees as long as she watches her 3 children and cooks breakfast for the inn. I love an inn romance so much, so this sounds so good. And then, so the inn has guests, including someone's, I don't know who this lady is, her perpetually single nephew. They want them to get together. So a little bit of matchmaking there. Sounds super cute. And then I have, this one, A friend had told me that I should read it, and I was like, oh, that sounds familiar. And it is Allie Carter, who wrote the Cross My Heart and Hope to Spy, like Gallagher spy books when I was growing up. And she has The Most Wonderful Crime of the Year, which is like actually like Christmas romantic suspense, which I'm so excited. So this says it's a romance mystery, and so the phones are down. The most famous mystery writer in the world just disappeared, and now we have Maggie Chase and Ethan Wyatt. She's the new queen of cozy mystery, and he's Mr. Big Time thriller guy. They hate each other, and they accept a cryptic invitation to a Christmas house party at an English estate. The Duchess there's a Duchess that's gone in the morning, and her room is locked, so they have to figure out what happened. This literally, I'm so excited for. Like this one, top of my TBR. Cannot wait. Then we have The Merriest Misters, which I believe this is Timothy Janofsky, and I didn't love his last release that I read, but I will keep on trying him out. It's okay. This one is a romance where it says they're fixing Christmas. Oh, is it a marriage in trouble? It says fixing Christmas easy, fixing their marriage not so much. They've been married for less than a year, and they're cracking under the pressure of domestic life and their mortgage. So one of them wakes the other up saying, I think I've killed a man, and he knocked out a burglar, which was Santa Claus. And then they're taken to the North Pole, and they have to take the roles of Santa Claus in the first ever Merriest Mister or Christmas Will Be Canceled. Okay, that sounds cute. That sounds cute. I might give this a try. That's adorable. Then we have The Holiday Honeymoon Switch, which kind of sounds like The Holiday. It's by Julie McKay. The cover looks super cute. It looks like one of them goes to like the beach, and then the other one goes to like a cold setting. So this one says, ooh, when doppelganger best friends trade one's cabin Christmas vacation for the other's Hawaiian, would have been honeymoon, they find the love they didn't expect. I feel like I read one like this before where they like switched lives and fell in love. It's not The Holiday. Like it's a book that was similar to it. One of them had a fiance that jilted her, and so they switched places. That sounds so cute. I definitely want to read that. Then we have The Christmas Cookie Wars, which if you include baking, I want it. I think that this one actually had one that came out last year that had like a red cover with like Christmas cookies on it, but now this one's a blue cover. Christmas Cafe. It's a romantic comedy about a woman who saves Christmas for her sons, and it means waging a holiday cookie war with their principal, and she falls in love with him. She has 9-year-old twins. I love a competition. Just another competition Christmas romance, so that sounds super cute. Then we have 'Tis the Damn Season, which if you know the reference, you know. There's a couple actually with this title, but this one looked really fun. So this one says they're old friends and have reached their limit with festive preparations, so they book a mini break without their families, and then they get snowed in. So they're miles from home and get snowed in, and I think that they end up having romances. I can't tell actually if this is like a romance or not, but I put it on here for the title because it sounds good. Then we have Snowed Under by Juliana Smith, which is a gorgeous cover. That's why I included this on here. So it's an opposites attract romantic comedy, and it's a reserved single aunt and a confident children's ski instructor partnered together to save a local ski lodge. I love that it gave me the synopsis in just like the first sentence. So that actually sounds really cute. I will keep an eye on that one. And then the last one is going to be a Scottish Christmas, which again, you give me Scotland, I am there, and I'm very excited. It says, the brand new cozy festive romance to curl up with this winter. That is the subtitle of this book. So this says if you love Hallmark movies, you will love this. So she's working the festive period in a pop-up Christmas shop, and she's offered a job by a brooding Scotsman. He hates Christmas. His wife left him and his daughter on Christmas Day. So his family announced they're coming to stay at his sprawling Scottish estate, and he needs help planning. So he asks her for her help, and she accepts. So single dad, grumpy sunshine, opposites attract, slow burn. It sounds adorable, and I want to read it. So those are all the Christmas romances. If you cannot tell, literally everything sounds amazing, and I do not know how I'm going to build my TBR whatsoever, but let me know if I've missed any. Are there any that you're like super excited for or that you've read already that you really recommend that came out this year? And let me know, yeah, if I forgot any. And happy reading, happy Christmas reading. We are almost there. We are almost there. Once Halloween's out of the way, it is free reign for me and all my Christmas content. So I'm excited. But if you've made it this far, leave me a Santa Claus emoji. We're going to start with the Christmas emojis. I'm going to run out very fast because there's not a lot, but leave me a Santa Claus emoji. And that's all I have. As always, thank you so much for watching, and have a good day. Bye.